Hello everybody and welcome back to the third episode of my Sandbox Park of Creation Valley. And as you know, in last episode we have built the surroundings of this centerpiece, which is at the same time the logo of Jurassic Park / Jurassic World. And what we have done is also this little backstage area, which will maintain our backstage area. But for now, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to incubate some dinosaurs, and therefore I had an idea to make this whole thing a bit more easy, and I guess that will be the thing what we are going to do. And this is basically put maybe two even. I don't really know if one would make sense in general, but we put somehow these two Hammond creation labs over here, and then what we're going to do is we destroy basically these two paths, but you know, that shouldn't be the big of an issue. We are going to build the fence basically just between those two things, and yeah, then we just connect them over here, and we should just basically put a gate in here. We even need a gate, so we can simply leave it over there, and we can already open the gate so that this makes sense. And we're going to connect those two quickly with the pathway, and later on we're going to delete them. When our dinosaurs are out and happy with everything they have, we can leave them just out and then delete this thing. Also, the pathway is not, you know, don't take this for granted or whatsoever. This is just for the moment, so that those two, also putting the energy somewhere in the middle, so that this is kind of over here, and then just randomly connected with this thing. So I think that's just nice. So we have no power for. Do we have power for this thing? Yeah, it is. It should be in the. Okay, this one has no power at all. So what we could do right now is we could already put a power station. I don't even know if we need the large one. Can we also use the small one? Because it does take way less space. Okay, but it doesn't work. I wonder if we just put it inside the enclosure just to save some. No, I don't think so. That this doesn't look nice at all, so we should try to basically put this in here. I mean, it's not too bad. So yeah, okay, what we did though is we deleted. Okay, well, let's just delete this thing, and then we can connect those again. It's somehow a bit weird though, but okay, cool. This is just fine. Okay, it doesn't take away too much, so what we can do is hopefully bring at least one tree back. Yeah, well, let's keep this one then. At least one over there. That should be fine. Okay, those two are connected. They have energy. What else is missing energy? Are those two missing energy? No, those two. Why do we have? Okay, there is no. Right. Never mind. We're going to put one down here, and then they should be happy with it. So in a second we should also get rid of this little icon on top here, because it's just a bit annoying. So what we're going to do right now, obviously we are going to put the hatchery capacity on top, and as you can see, I haven't played through this. It seems as I have not finished the game, and this is even true. I haven't really finished the game, which is a pity, but this is basically down to the fact that I'm totally messed it up. I started with the Sandbox game within my career, and the big issue was that I really had some problems because I didn't know that the Sandbox is always bound actually to the career. So that meant I was building in a sandbox and I was saving my career in a different save, and yeah, it turned out that they don't belong to each other, and that's why I need to play the whole thing again. So I was nearly finished with the game when I just noticed that I haven't done this, so I had to go back to the save, which was basically just at the end of the third island, and I had to basically, which is really a pity, oh, we can actually leave this one, had really to go back to over here and play the whole two other islands again, which is really, yeah, that wasn't the plan. So we are going to, oh wait, let me just quickly put the hatchery capacity in. Oh, and then we have also to adjust the sandbox settings, because I totally forgot that. So we are going to do the I don't want to do the Diplodocus, but I want to do the, oh, I even haven't researched those two here. God damn it. Okay, do I have even, yeah, I have at least the Camarasaurus, so let's do this one. And another one of these, and also a brachio, and another brachio, but we're going to change his patterns if we can even. Okay, let's apply the null gene at least, so that we have two different looking ones. I think we should go with 2 first. Oh well, no, never mind. We are going to do the third one. So there we go. I also have to look into which dinosaurs are basically working together. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna put water in, and that's basically a hard thing to... Wait, no, that's not looking nice the way I wanted it. I wanted to kind of follow at least the overall shape over here, and then kind of do this little leg like that, so that we have somehow at least a connection. I hope that this will be enough with the water, because as I said, I want to maintain somehow. We're gonna need a lot of foresty area in here, and I hope this is not going to destroy the look of it. I feel like it will, but yeah, we're gonna have to see where this ends, because we have to make sure that those forks are happy in here, right? So I'm not quite sure if this will look nice, so maybe we're gonna have to see if we can always put this somehow in the middle. I mean, it still does work, right? I mean, if they're happy with this, I can actually live with it. We can also put here, I don't even know if we have enough grassland left then, so we can't even put that many dinosaurs in here. I mean, I will put in as many as possible, so that's not the issue at all. Let me just check if the sandbox settings are all perfectly. No, we will have rain only, light storms, heavy storms. I will rain. Let's take rain, at least for the eye candy. Normal disease, high disease, no disease, time of day, dusk, night. Okay, I can't. Oh, I want to have a circle. Anyways, dinosaur escapes, normal, low escapes, no escapes. Well, let's put this all in no. Why not? I mean, it's sandbox. Yes, keep these changes. Why not? Let's keep it that way, so we don't even have to bother how many dinosaurs we put in here. So that's actually pretty cool, I have to say. I still want them to be happy, but yeah, never mind. Okay, these will take a few minutes, so we can go on and actually build a little bit in here. And as soon as we have the first dinosaurs, we are also gonna see how people behave in here, which is pretty nice. But we were gonna first do this, and let me just demolish this whole area over here, because that was just for testing reasons, and not actually what we wanted to have. So let me just delete this to make sure, and that it all looks pretty much how it should look. Also delete these trees over here. A dinosaur has successfully been erased to maturity and is ready to release from Hammond Creation Lab 3. We do have to name stuff. I really want to have your suggestions in the comments for naming stuff, guys. Really important things. So I want really to know what we should name the stuff, or how we should name it. So please give me some suggestions down below in the comments. That would be really nice if you guys could just drop down your ideas. Also, what I really want to know is, and you know, I think it's a cool thing to always have a center question for a video, just to get a bit more in touch with you. So yeah, it was a bit unfortunate yesterday that we had, oh no, it's a day even more like on Monday, I guess, that I asked again where you're from, because basically I've done this in the Planko episode on Sunday, which is also a bit weird because I recorded this episode later than this one, so it was pre-recorded. Yeah, well, you shouldn't bother about that, but I just wanted to let you know what the reason for it was. So, yeah, today's question would be, I really want to know, what is your first kind of memory to Jurassic Park or World? How did you get to the franchise, and what kind of memories do you still have to this specific moment, specific film? How do you watch it, or how did you watch it, and how old have you been? Because it's always interesting, you know. I'm going to be 30 in a few years, so to say. I'm really close to be 30, so for me I was really young. I was at the age of 3, but I think a lot of you guys weren't even born, so that's really interesting to know. And some others, obviously, were even older and maybe even in a teenager age. So the perception of it is totally different, I guess. So yeah, that's really interesting, and I really want to know how you guys perceived it. And That would be very cool. Just drop it down below in the comments and let me know. That would be awesome. We should give them food though, right? So even if they do not escape, we should give them food. So let's put a feeder here. Another one back here in that area, actually. And another one over here. We should maybe put also one in here. Yeah, sure. Delete the whole forest for just one feeder. What? Anyways, we put one here. Another one right next to it would be nice, so that they kind of come together here in groups. That would be totally cool. And then also we're gonna put this basically here, I guess. So yeah, it does take away a bit from the water, but it doesn't do too much. So are you going to go over here? That would be super cool. Yes, go there. I mean, you need to drink, right? Comfort is not the best, but yeah, your friends are getting to be released right now. What we could do though is we could already incubate some more dinosaurs. Definitely gonna have some Tsintorsaurus. That would be cool, actually. Let's apply these things first, and then incubate the one, and incubate another one. I think that's a cool thing, and they are pretty quickly incubated. So we have at least a few dinosaurs at the end of this episode. But first thing we're gonna do is now we have a little bit of a shopping area over here. So we're gonna use basically these little things, and I hope, let me just check if the landscaping has worked properly over here. Some hedge, okay, that failed, not good, not good. We have to see if the landscaping is perfect. It seems to be, at least. I want to have some variations in the overall landscaping, so don't worry, we are not going to basically make a parking lot park, so this will be changed, but for now, around the middle piece, I want to have this all flat and tidy. So yeah, we're gonna put this here, and then we're gonna have another one, which is pretty much on the opposite side. Come on, just so that we have basically the same difference. That's nice. And now I want to make sure that this whole thing gets like the very perfect and nice look to it. So what we need now, we have a gift shop, we have this one, we're gonna have a toy shop here as well. And now it's really important to get the right angle. I really want to have, if I get this angle done, that should be fine. So maybe not that much, so that we can put basically the same thing at the other side, so that it really has this straight line. Maybe a little less then. Yeah, no power, I know. Maybe a bit more like that. I guess this could be fine. And I think the bar is also nice. Let's put the bar in here as well, which could round up this little area like that. Cool. So we can have something in at the end of this. I always want to have like 4 shops or something, and then we have kind of an enclosure over here, so that we really have this kind of little base. So around the thing we always have some base, so we can have basically, is this everything about the park? I guess yes, it is. So maybe we're gonna have just a small bay over here, or even just an enclosure, or maybe we're gonna do the hotels over here. I don't really know, but that could be a nice idea. So our dinosaurs are now all in here, which is nice, and we can release our big friends. So hopefully they are all having fun over here. We can release that first to Tsintorsaurus, but we have to make sure to actually give him some friends. And now let's modify the genome again. Let me just put the other one on again. So we're gonna incubate 2 of those. See, that would be a nice thing, I guess. Another one, and one with the null genome. I guess that should be nice. Let me just put the normal thing on and incubate that as well. And as soon as those are all in here, we can see if we're gonna incubate some more of the nice little dinosaurs that love to live in herds. So what we're gonna need is we're gonna have to connect this, and I want to really take this red-ish path. So let me just see. I just want to build this completely straight. Maybe I can, yeah, that's fine. So I want to really fill these areas to not leave too many things open and still make this look kind of nice. So I think that's nice. If I just want to make sure that this all looks decent enough. Yeah, we're gonna have... So if I'm going to... I don't want to have this roundish, I want to have this straight. As straight as possible. Can you please be straight? I can't get this any more straight than this, I guess. That looks somehow weird. Okay, I got another idea. So we basically have to replace this one. So that makes a lot of sense, I guess. Yeah, I think we should work with the normal path, and then we can basically do it like that, I guess. Yeah, I hope that basically if I go to do this right now, yeah, it always goes beyond the thing now, right? No, it doesn't. Well, somehow it does, so I think that should be fine. I want to please make this just straight. Can I just bring this straight forward now? And yeah, that's what I wanted to do. And now let's see if we can move this basically completely over to this side. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, it's actually not what I'm talking about. It's actually not what I'm talking about. Okay, let me see. We have to fill this somehow on our own, and then I really don't like this. Just let me please delete this very ugly piece of path. Yeah, that's fine. And now we're gonna do the same over here. Yeah, that's cool. So at least that looks the same. That's basically what we need. We're gonna have to make this look basically the same. Cool. So that's going to work. I mean, I don't really like how this is overlapping. Can I don't want this to be overlapping this way. Just want to make sure that the path have some textures to them, but not that kind of weird way. You know what? We are going to replace the path again. Can I even... I would love to replace this one so that we have the reddish path as ground thing, but that will always look very weird, so... Nah, that doesn't look nice. I want to... we have people in the park now, that's nice, so we can actually see if it's going to work what I wanted to see or not, but for now... Okay, wait. Let me just see if I can close off this area. Not actually the way I want it to be closed off, but it's working until over here, so maybe we're going to get this done. Don't really know. So yes, that's... I just want to build in here, so like that. Can't even make this roundish, so okay, if I put this in and I put this in, can I somehow close these gaps? For whatever reason it worked. I don't even know what I've done on the other side. Yeah, can I just... No? I can't. What's going on? Okay, I closed this gap off, so what's happening if I'm going to demolish these things? It doesn't really look nice. See, that's a pity. If I would have known this, I would have placed them actually next to each other. Can I somehow at least... Do I have to build the path completely around then? I mean, I'm totally in for it if it looks like that, so... Let me just see. So if we could make this work like that. Yes, and now, you know, just make this connection. Okay, that's actually what we are going for. So if we have this small pathway connected, I don't care actually. Can I at least build obstruct? We're gonna get this done somehow. Oh no, what did I just do? Can I... Oh no, how can I even... No, don't tell me. I want to delete this little nip over here. Yeah, I have to redo the whole thing now until I can... Are you kidding me? So yeah, that was basically dump AF. Never mind, we are going to... Well... Wait, why is this... Okay, so that's actually what we wanted. And we have to close this off again. Well... Oh, are you kidding? No way! Okay, again. We have to delete this again. And the next time I'm a lot more careful. So yeah, we all agree that the path tool is an improvement to Planet Coaster, and we all agree also on the fact that it is not perfect at all or whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, I can live with that for now. But now I have to kind of at least close these gaps again. So, now I want to save. Oh no. Again. I also can't. I just can't. Like, seriously? Okay. So, connection done. Connection done. How did I even have the patience to do this freaking dinosaur over there if it's working like this? Gosh, it feels like it has been... Really, it was better. Has it gotten worse? I don't even know. Okay, let me just see if it is working with the replays. Just need to somehow replace this little tiny bit over here. There we go. At least this worked. Okay, I can live with this little tiny thing in the middle. I can totally live with it. It has no substation. That's totally understandable. So now let me just do the second pathway, so that we are gonna get this done somehow. Just straighten this completely into here, and now bring this thing in, and the other one. Oh wait. I need to have this. Wait, it did work. Yeah, there we go. And again, I can't really, you know, I would be able to connect these, but it just doesn't work. Can I just maybe by doing so? Not really. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of it. And since I'm not a big fan of it, I'm going to delete those and do it again. I'm really sorry, but for this I'm quite too much of a perfectionist. So I don't really want to have this that ugly looking. So I'm more going to put those now in the same kind of thing, same kind of angle, to make sure that they basically look as if they belong there. Or what we also could do now is, and I don't even know what was that, it's the food shop, and then we have the toy shop. So what we also could do is we could, yeah, that's what we are going to do. We are going to put them a bit closer to here. And then, I mean, that will take a tiny bit more of space. I should delete this piece of path first. And then we are going to put the bar in again. Wait. It is somehow this angle, I guess. So, see, that's what we are going for. Now, we should be able to connect basically this area over here the way we want it to be connected. No, I really want to make sure that this is filled up. Let me see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nah, this last tiny bit can be easily filled up. There we go. Cool. So this is a lot better, I guess. And if we can maintain this triangle, that even looks good. So, I mean, this even really looks good. So we could actually try to make the same over here. Let me just delete somehow this little, wait, nib over here. I don't even know if that makes sense, but yeah, let me just bring this to an end. There we go. Is it somehow the same? Not really, so we are going to try and make the same. That's basically already the last thing we're going to do in this episode. I'm just super surprised how fast the time went past. Wow, but now it does look very decent, guys. So now we actually can do is connect. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this. Cool. And we're gonna do the same over here. Oh, with this lovely music in the background. And like that. This is not really parallel, is it? So let me basically delete those nips so that we can actually put this into a proper middle piece. Cool. So that it doesn't really seems to be that not parallel, I should say. Okay, but anyways, this looks good. So what we could do now is we could even try to put in some trees in the middle. Okay, it doesn't work, but we can at least, we're gonna build a fence around this, and what we're gonna do is we fill up this with some paths. But for now, that seems to be pretty nicely looking, and if we get some enclosures around this one, that looks even better, I guess. So what we need to do now is let's see how the dinosaurs feel, where the Brachiosaurus is not feeling actually that nice, because he needs a lot more forest. I don't even know why you're not going into the forest area. So, see, here you get some more forest. What about this now? Are you having enough? No, I don't even have the ground feeder. Yeah, I'm sure that the Struthiomimus is happy, but I want to click on the Brachiosaurus. I can't really click on the Brachiosaurus. You are happy, that's fine. What about the Camarasaurus? Okay, he's also missing the forest. I can't really build that much forest, right? I mean, that would actually get rid of the whole thing. I don't know. Let's put some more forest in here. I really hate it though. I mean, for me that is potentially a bit too much. I mean, see, the enclosure is pretty much non-visible in the end. I don't really know. It's a bit too much, but I want to have these dinosaurs in, so let's release all these species first. But since they cannot have an outbreak or do an outbreak, I can actually try to put some other dinosaurs in, which I always wanted to have in a big enclosure, but they simply don't want to be in one. We can also have some Stegosaurus. I guess that's a nice idea to have those. I like the Stegosaurus a lot, so let's put. They are also roaming around in herds, right? I'm quite certain they do. Let's modify this genome again so that we have at least one different pattern type in here. Incubate this one. And incubate this one as well. So, in today's episode, we didn't get that much done. Well, actually, we did some stuff done, so it's not too bad. I need to have one power substation in here. I don't really know if we go with the smaller one or if we even should put a bigger one in. Oh, we can't even. So, if I would put this here... do I put this in the middle? Don't really know. I think I should put it here. Yeah, deleted one tree again, but that doesn't matter, we have some trees over there. Anyways, that's the end of this episode, guys. As always, if you liked that episode, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, for whatever reason, do so. And, oh, we need more people in here. Do so for more special Jurassic World stuff in Sandbox, and also some special videos I'm currently working on. They will be out in the next couple of weeks, and also Planet Coaster stuff and every other creative game which is available out there. So hope you guys have a great day, and hope to see you in the next episode. See you then, and bye bye.
Mm-hmm.